Black Friday, we love toys.
Places, everyone.
3, 2, go, baby. Go, Black Friday.
Holy shit! There is something wrong with the shoppers. Oh, we gotta do something.
We're 1 hour into Black Friday, and we're escorting customers away from the store?
No. I don't think this night can get any worse.
Does anybody else just think that's funny?
The police are here!
Thank God! Black Friday is over! Good job.
Hey, and what's up, Gore Hounds? And welcome to another episode of the Gore and More Podcast. I am the not-so-mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, I do not bring this shit show in alone. For with me, as always, are my horror homies. Started off with the Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
And the Duke of the Dead, Lord Scuba, the host with the ghost, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
Hola, mi amigos.
And the killing machine, that meat mountain, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Merry hang 'em low, boys. How are you?
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. We're all fucking here today.
Yeah, buddy.
Despite everybody feeling a little bit sniffly. So I'm glad you guys are feeling better to be here today. It's going to be a fun one. Oh, man, what is today? Well, it's our first fucking December episode. All right. Yeah. So today is December 5th, 2022, and we have a fucking banger of an episode. But first, as always, I want to talk about what the fuck we did last weekend. However, Steve's feeling a little bit hoarse, so we had him wrangle in his variant in order to bring him in with his cheesy lifestyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your
Dude, can I just say, whatever fucking little video you found of a cheese pull was just like the perfect
look.
every time.
I literally
Seriously.
Googled, or I didn't Google when I was looking at the video, or when I was making the video. I just typed in cheese pool, and that was the first one that popped up, and I said, "Ooh, that's amazing."
Well, that's why it was the best. Like it was the best one. Right? Oh, it's so
That-
good.
this-
How does
that
it not
makes-
make you not want pizza?
Yeah.
as soon as
Right?
you see it?
It makes you want pizza or a calzone that really stretches.
Ooh, shout out to Brody in the chat. What's up, Brody?
Hell
What's up,
yeah!
bro?
Howdy, Brody.
Speaking of super, I saw this stupid thing on Instagram, bro. But there's this place somewhere. I thought it was in Jersey, and I could be wrong. But they make like 18-inch mozzarella sticks, dude. It's literally like the size of a fucking sub. And you get
Why?
3 of them. Why? Why not?
You're gonna
Because
get
you want to
so
drown in fucking cheese,
constipated.
bro.
Dude,
I
you're
know.
not gonna shit for a week.
It's gonna be like that Weird Al song. Why'd you had to go and make me so constipated? Anyways,
Damn. You know, there's this place on Instagram called Buratino's Pizza, and it's in LA. Bro, you gotta look them up. Every fucking video of them making a pizza, I'm just like, God damn it, I want pizza, but I know I don't have that pizza, and it's just
Yo, I
not
mean,
gonna.
not for nothing, but if you want to be a fat ass like me, you can literally just follow the hashtag pizza on Instagram, bro, and you're gonna see some sexy fucking shit.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about fucking food, so
You can talk up that place all you want, but nobody makes a better pie than the East Coast, buddy.
You know what? I did have pizza when I was in New York, and to date, so far, That is hands down the best pizza I've ever had in my
I mean,
life.
Just say, I hope you didn't pull like a Michael from fucking The Office where you're like, I'm in New York, and you're like, you go to fucking Sabero or something.
No. It was actually on. It was close to Broadway. I just remember I was walking and I had seen I don't know. It was like right
one of the
across from where I watched
17 Roy's pizzas.
No. It was like this little hole in the wall place that was like in an
That's the best.
alley.
That's the
It was
best.
like in an
It is.
alley.
When
and
you
so-
feel a little sketched out for your life.
Yeah, I was super sketched for my life.
That's right. That's
And
the
I
pizza.
walked in
That's-
and I sat down and the waitress was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I love you. I fucking love you. Like, so fucking great. Like, this is where I belong." But it was hands down. And then I had pizza in Chicago.
Yeah, deep dish is a weird.
Not
fucking-
pizza.
That's
That is-
weird
that's
thing.
a- that's a pie.
That's
That's
a fucking
pizza.
pie. Yeah. So
But
I just want
we're
to
not here.
here.
We're actually talking about slices right. Man, we just had a whole pizza fucking sidebar.
Yeah.
That was great.
Now I want a fucking pizza though. God damn it! Like,
I always want
Even
pizza.
after
I'm
the
a
show.
fatty.
Yeah, dude, I just ate fucking Alfredo, and I can go for pizza still right now.
Yeah, I had spaghetti. And I
Anyways.
could go for pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, pasta night. What up? So, anyways, I'm gonna hand it over to Chad Daddy. How the fuck you
Yo.
been, brother? What'd you do last week?
Nah, not much. I'm all right. Didn't do much. Just kind of hung with the kids. When we were home, and yeah, it's a pretty quiet week. I told you guys, so I'll tell everybody on the story now that I played Kingdom Hearts 3 Friday night. And it's the first time I played in a long time because the first time I just couldn't get into it, so I started it up again. Played it all night, did fairly well, got through the whole Olympus story, and go through. And there's a lot of long cutscenes that you can't really skip right after that. So I went through all that, got to the next world, put it on pause, went to bed. Put the PS5 in the rest mode. I got up the next morning to play it, and the game updated itself, which means it closed the game. And because stupid fucking RPGs like this don't have autosave features, you have to manually save them at a save point. I lost over 2 hours of progress, including 2 boss fights. So I am done with Kingdom Hearts. That game can suck my dick.
Ooh,
hopefully it does a pretty good job at that. At least.
Damn.
So I instead decided to start playing Ratchet and Clank, and I've actually had a good time playing that.
hell yeah!
I
Wait,
mean, I've never played that before.
the newest one for 4 that
Yeah.
came out. What was it?
It's just Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
That's all. It's
okay.
called. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's like a reboot or a remake or something. I don't know.
Where-
Yeah, so I started playing that. Not much else. I watched, of course, this movie. I don't think I really watched much of anything else. Kind of played it low key. So I guess, yeah, pretty boring. So we'll bring it back down to Steve right below me.
Well, let's see. What did I do this weekend? I didn't really do much. I worked. I was dying from this damn cold all fucking weekend. And I was kind of kicking myself in the ass because I literally just made the comment that everybody in the house had the flu, but me, because I was the only one that got vaccinated against the flu. So I started getting, the sniffles, and I'm like, I'm fine. Then I started sneezing. I was like, I'm fine. Then I started feeling like shit. And I was like, fuck, I jinxed myself. Luckily, it wasn't the flu. It was just a cold. And I'm still a little stuffy, and I still feel kind of But, I mean, I'm here. Worked all weekend, just kind of rested. Talked to my grandma. Let's see, what else did I do this weekend? Oh, I hung out at my buddy's comic shop. He opened back up, his toy store, local toy store, Texas Toys.
nice.
We did a giveaway with the Ghost Vatos because he is our official Dark Side Paranormal sponsor. So we did that giveaway, and I was hoping one of you boys would win because I did put your names on the wheel because you guys liked and commented on the post. And
That's all right. I was just happy to share your shit, but
yeah, it's really cool. So, and also, what else did I do? Oh, you know what? Let me share my screen real quick. So, for those of you that don't know, this right here, this is myself and my girlfriend on Halloween. You see where my hand is right there? Well, we made a little announcement this weekend that we are expecting a baby Loki.
Congratulations,
Yes,
buddy.
Yes, thank you.
Congrats.
So we are expecting our little bundle of joy on May 13th. So we've known for a while. We just kind of kept it a secret. Didn't, and it's not on a Friday. It's on a Saturday.
Damn it.
Sadly, yeah, I had my fingers crossed for a Friday because I was like, that would be perfect. Go figure. Steve's baby would be born on Friday the 13th. But
what's the month prior? You never know. You could have a preemie.
Oh, this is true. This is true. I
April.
don't know what the month is.
Not that I ever would wish a preemie on you.
No,
honestly,
no.
But you know,
No, but
never
that'd be yeah. So we don't know what we're having yet. We're gonna have a gender reveal party in January. We'll get the envelope with the gender of the baby.
It's a girl.
I look,
bro, I call it too. I said
Okay,
this,
so
I thought the
I
same
want
thing
a
so hard. I'm
boy.
like, it's a girl.
I
No,
want a boy,
it's
but I
girl.
know it's a girl.
It's a
I don't
girl.
know why
yeah,
it's a girl.
yeah.
I don't know why
I
I
don't-
feel it is, but it
Look,
is. dude.
I've never been wrong. I've never been wrong with any of my children when they were born. I called it every single time. It's just something in me knew. And with this one, I'm like, fuck, like I want a boy so bad.
You know what it is,
but
dude?
I
You're gonna
know
get a
it's
girl.
I know
Because
it's a girl.
because your daughter now is your own little hellion, right?
Yes, and
But
I don't want to go through that.
but now you get that and Melon in this little mixture, bro. This is gonna be like a little nuke. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And funny
What-
that you say
does she-
nuke, you know,
does she-
because she is from Iran. What did Brody say?
Jinx
Brody-
myself, and I said I will. Oh my!
Oh my God, Brody.
Wow.
So you tripped and it accidentally fell in the hand, huh?
Twice in one
Twice.
day.
What are the odds? Yeah,
I could
think
see
those
that
odds are
slow
literally-
motion video, like those TikToks where it's like,
You want to know what those odds are?
Oh no!
Is it a bird in the hand worth two in the bush?
lotion.
Bro, I just think it's funny that we all think you're gonna have a girl.
Yeah, yeah, and
What if we're all wrong though? What if we all?
I mean, it's very possible, dude. It's a 50.
well,
it
it's
literally is a 50.
yeah.
I want to make bets on this.
But even Mel feels it's a girl.
I don't know what
is
it
it
is.
because-
dude.
is she
Mother always
because
knows.
she's
So
You want to know why she's getting messages going? I'm going to ruin your life.
No, dude, they know, man. They have like dreams
Yeah.
and shit, dude, and it's
she
it's
can tell.
crazy.
Yep.
And so you
Steph
know
was
she's
right on
already
all three
had
of ours. So
she's already had twin boys. She's already had twin boys. Like, this is strange.
What's up?
Uh,
You all right, bud?
never mind. Sorry, something was going off in my phone. It was weird.
Oh, okay.
In my headset. I'm sorry. But yeah, so she wants a girl really bad because she already has twin boys. So her boys are 14. My baby is 17. So I'm completely starting over from almost
Yeah, you are.
done. And yeah, so it's
Well, I wish you all the best, sir.
thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
definitely.
I'm
Absolutely.
terrified.
All
I am
the best.
fucking terrified. Like I haven't had to baby proof a house in who knows how long.
Right?
17 years.
Bro,
I haven't had to change a diaper in 17 years. Like,
I
fuck.
wanted to say this to you so bad, but you were so close.
I
You
was-
were so
Right
close. You
there.
were almost
The
there.
finish
bro.
line
You
was
were
right there. Oh, I
and
know.
you fucking reset yourself.
Yes.
It's okay.
Oh my
She's hot.
God.
She's hot, so it's cool.
And she's younger,
She's
bro.
hot.
So you
And
know what I
she's
mean?
Way
Like,
younger. Yeah.
but here's the thing, man. You've got this shit, bro. You know what I
No,
mean?
I
Like,
know,
you've
I
already,
know, I
You
know.
already know it all. You're like,
Yeah.
but then you know, at the same time, the new one's always still gonna throw you some shit. You're like, you motherfucker. What the-"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my thing is like I was like all my 20s, I was a dad. My 30s, dad. 40s, cool. I'm still a dad, but I'm about to be that free dad that don't have to worry about shit. And now I ain't gonna
Yep.
be free until I'm 58. Fuck my life.
yeah, but dude, that baby's gonna be so spoiled. You
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna be
Yes.
great.
Oh
And
my
so
God, yeah, it is.
we did make a deal. If it's a girl, I get to name it. If it's a boy, she gets to name it. So
Okay.
Okay.
even though she wants a girl and I want a boy, we kind of just were like, okay, well, if it's a girl, I get to name it. So she's gonna pick a Persian name if it's a boy because she is from Iran. So it'll probably be something I can't fucking pronounce. If it's a girl, I have picked an awesome name. All of my children are named after horror movies. So Damien is from The Omen. That's where I got his name from.
Mhm, mhm.
Samara is from The Ring, of course. So I'm thinking, man, there's a lot of names out there, but what name could I pick? So I thought maybe Reagan, and she's like, absolutely not. And I'm like, oh, what about
I worked
Tiffany?
with the Reagan, dude. She's awesome.
I was like, what about
Yeah.
Tiffany? She's like, no, Brody said, Brody's a good Persian name.
It is.
So then,
I agree.
so I'm like, okay, what would be a good name? She is terrified of Chucky. Okay. So no. I said Tiffany. She's like, no, absolutely not. So then I said, okay, what about Charlie? It's from the movie Firestarter. And she's like, I don't know if I like that. Well, it started to grow on her. So I was like, okay, what about Charlie Ray? And
Yeah, but
she's
now I'm
like,
thinking Charlie Day.
hold on. So it gets even further because in my mind, I'm like, I'm naming this kid after Chucky. I don't give a shit. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, Charles Lee Ray. I combine Charles and Lee with Charlie and Ray, R-A-E instead of R-A-Y. Boom, Charlie Ray. Named
I'm
after
for it.
Chucky. So she's like, yeah, I like it. Well, we're like arguing, joking around, arguing. And I'm like, look, if I want to name my kid after Chucky, I'm going to name my kid after Chucky. And she's like, what? And
I was waiting for this.
Nice.
Fuck. So yeah, I let it slip. So she's like, I don't know now. And I'm like, God damn it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, that's enough about me and my bullshit. Bobby, give it to me.
I would, but you already have a kid. I can't talk
Hey!
anymore right now. Okay, that goes to someone else. My week was boring. I was not here last week. I ended up with a severe upper respiratory infection.
Damn.
So it literally was like a truck hit me on Sunday morning at like 2:00 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? I had a fever, had everything. It wasn't COVID because I could still fucking eat like a horse and had all of that good shit. So I was out for 3 days and I went to work, and then I started working this weekend at my family's place selling Christmas trees.
Yeah, buddy.
Making that extra dough.
Every time he talks about selling Christmas trees, all I could think of is little Corey Feldman and Gremlins.
Yes.
Like I want Bobby in a Christmas tree
Bobby
suit.
dressed like a Christmas tree. Yep.
Yeah. That is an
Listen,
awesome ghillie suit, dude.
If you show up to my place, I promise I'll be dressed as a Christmas tree. But you have to show up, though.
Ooh.
Any one of you have to show up and let me know.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Chad and I are definitely the closest. I don't know if I
This
might
is
be
true.
cheating
You
Chad
guys
or not.
are.
What up,
Whichever.
Mel?
Doesn't matter. Hi, Mel.
Hey.
Party.
So I started doing that, and then this weekend I had my girlfriend Saturday night, and we just chilled out.
You had
We
your
were
girlfriend Saturday night.
Yes, I
Nice.
did. Easy.
You said it.
But you're implying. I'm kidding. She actually never watched Krampus, so we watched Krampus Saturday,
Nice.
and then that was it. I worked. I got to watch this fun little movie, and I'm so excited to talk about it. And I'm finally feeling better. I just have residual cough coming up every once in a while. So sorry if you people hear that. That is just
Ghost come.
It's the shit show.
Ghost come.
It's ghost
It's
come.
ectoplasm.
Yep.
It's coming out. And that's it on my slice of life. I need to know what's going up with Mr. Beautiful Beard above me.
Oh, well, let's see what I do this weekend. Not too much. Went to a craft fair with the family. Did a terrible fucking thing, and I actually invited my mother, but forgot. Like, okay, so I invited my mom on Friday, but she was giving me this look like disgust, like she didn't want to go. You gotta know my mom too. So I was very unsure, and then I kind of totally forgot on Saturday. So then my dad called me out today, which was like,
Oh no.
oh yeah, dude. Like I was there to pick up my daughter, and he's like, hey, so you left your mother here on Saturday? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, craft fair. I was like, it was that like, dude, the camera zoomed in on my face, dude, and you heard glass shatter. I was like,
Wow.
oh my fuck, dude.
John, she
That's not
probably got
bad.
all ready and was waiting
Bro,
for you,
I
bro.
feel like the biggest piece of shit.
Broke your mother's
birthed
heart.
your
Ever,
big
dude.
ass. She birthed your giant
I
ass.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no. First of all, it's not like I was this big when I walked out. I was like, hey, what's up? Can you cut this?
I can see it though.
But like, yeah, dude, trust me, I feel like a complete fucking ass bag. So, anyways, like, I gotta go out. I feel flour. Like, my mom likes white cake, dude. So I'm gonna go out and get her a really nice like vanilla cake tomorrow. I know it's not gonna make up for it, but at least they'll be like, I apologize twice, dude, but I feel like there was definitely like a
could
yeah,
feel
go
it.
fuck yourself. And I was
You
like,
get her some flowers
damn.
too. Like Shaun and Shaun
Yeah.
of the Dead. Get her some flowers.
it was bad, dude. I feel like a piece of shit. And I was like, oh man.
Here,
I was
no,
kicking the
no.
balls.
Here's what you need to do. You need to get the cake and the flowers, and you need to go clean your mother's house for a day and just shut up and do it.
No.
No, that's
that-
what you need to do.
Never would happen, dude. It would never be up to her level, and it never has been.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like,
Dude, listen,
mm-mm.
my mom is the mom where the house has to look where nobody lives in it. That's how the house needs to look. And if it looks messy by any fucking means, your ass is grass. Like,
Damn.
my mom is Archer's mom, if that makes sense.
All right.
Right.
Brody
So
said
that's
it,
the
Brody
easiest
said it
way to.
best.
Yeah.
I'm not
Damn.
mad.
Exactly.
That hurts the most. That's the one
Yes.
that
No.
hurts the most.
Well, I didn't even get that. It was just kind of like like I didn't even get, yeah. That would have been my dad. My dad would have said that. But even my dad was like, he's like, she had the chance to call you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I even told her. He's like, call her. She's like, no. And he's like, why? He's like, what are you, too stubborn? He's like, that's on you. And that's where my dad stands. So
So it's almost
Bad
like
guy.
she wanted you to forget her, kind of make you feel bad
dude,
about it.
I'm telling you, man, the face she gave me, it was just like that. And I was like, all right, well, clearly
Maybe
you
she's
don't
just
wanna
playing you to
go.
get that better present.
Yeah. Come on, mothers
I don't know what to
know.
buy the woman. She buys whatever the fuck she wants, anyways, dude. Like, my old man's easy to buy. I could get alcohol and snacks. Like, that's neat. My mom, I gotta go out and get some like cashmere sweater or something to hope to God she doesn't fucking have, or I already haven't gotten her before. Like, it's Archer's mom. Anyways, but I did Saturday night. I went out with my wife and my sister and brother-in-law, and we went to go see Violet Night. That movie was fucking fantastic. I am not going to talk about it because I will go into a 10-minute rant. All I'm going to say is go fucking see it. It is not a horror movie. I'm going to throw that out there right now, even though we've talked about it on this podcast, and I'm talking about it now. It is an action comedy, and take it as that. And a Christmas movie. It is a full-out Christmas movie. It's not just like, a movie with Christmas things like sprinkled it. No. This is all good Yuletides and fucking Christmas
Nice.
message and all that good shit, dude. It's all about it. Yeah, it was fantastic. And then Sunday, I hung up the rest of our decorations. So I'm good with the outside. Thank God. All the inflatables are up. I decided to decorate the shed, made a nice little gingerbread house. So, and then got to watch this movie, which I am excited to talk about right now. Chad, you look like you want to say something.
I was just gonna say, before we begin, I think we should mention that somebody was sent to Whamhalla within the first day
Oh, yeah.
of Whamageddon.
First or second?
Second day.
Was it second day?
Yeah,
It was the second
I knew it was
day.
really quick.
This is the fastest elimination that I have ever been eliminated.
S-
And it was just such bullshit. Such bullshit. Because I was sitting there too, jamming out, not even realizing. And then I was like, no!
So,
And I
that's
went
the
in-
worst part is like it's not the initial, like you hear it and you're like, damn it. It's like, yeah, you get into it a little bit and you're like, wait a minute.
Did you see the one person? Did you want to see the one person that posted in the group that they were knocked out because they watched the movie Last Christmas?
Yeah. Hello.
I saw
It's
that. Like,
out
what
of
the fuck are you expecting?
Like,
Okay.
I understand like the people with gripes that are like listening to a commercial and the commercial has it, but I'm like, yeah, but that's part of the game, dude. Like, that's the whole game. Like,
So real quick, does somebody? All right, I guess I am so the odd man out here.
there's really
I-
no rules to this, Bob. It's just
Well,
don't
yeah,
listen to
but
Last
I don't
Christmas.
know. I don't know. I would say I don't know the song.
Yeah, you do.
You do. Everybody
you do.
knows Last Christmas.
See, here's the
No, I
and here's
never
the
watched
rules.
Last
You
Christmas.
can't
No,
listen to the
it's a
Wham
Wham.
It's an old-
version. You can listen to any cover
Yeah,
version.
you can listen to
of it.
covers.
Like,
you
I
can
can
listen
sing
to
it to you right
remixes.
now, and you'd be fine.
But what? All right.
Right.
So wait, what's the name of the song?
Last Christmas.
That's
Last
what-
Christmas, I gave you my heart.
I gave you my
Oh, I've
heart.
heard the song. Okay,
Yeah,
so I heard the
exactly.
song, but
So you
but I
have to
have- I-
avoid that
Very
song.
next
Has to be
day.
that specific one.
Okay, so I
Anyways,
have not
yeah.
heard it yet. So then, okay, so I'm.
So
I
then
guess
you're
I can
clean.
say
Oh, yeah,
I'm
so-
still in then.
It's Whamageddon. You have to avoid that. And then if you win, once you lose, you're sent to Whamhalla, where I am
Did
now.
you see there are new rules to it though that you can get
Yeah.
out of Whamhalla? It's very specific.
It's really weird. Yeah,
I will look it up for you.
I'm gonna look it up.
I know one of the
It's in the
saves
group.
is you
I
hear
saw it before.
Dominic the donkey. is a
Yes.
save.
And then what?
And there's something
there
else.
was a
if you
couple.
hear-
There was like 2 or 3 songs that were saves, right?
Yeah, and then there's a song that completely eliminates you, and you can't be saved at all. And it's not Last Christmas, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, was that because it was the one where it was like this song is just complete trash, and you just
Yeah.
are like obliterated from all Wham? I can't even remember what the fuck that was. Yes, dude, that was fun.
If you find it, let me know because there's a lot of shit in there.
I will look. But yeah, and then I watched this movie, which I am excited to talk about because we've been talking about it for about a good year. So here we go, and that is 2021's Black Friday. All right, plot rundown. On Thanksgiving night, a group of disgruntled toy store employees begrudgingly arrived to work to open the store at midnight for the busiest shopping day of the year. Well, used to be. Meanwhile, an alien parasite crashes to Earth in a meteor. A group of misfits led by the store manager Jonathan and longtime employee Ken soon find themselves battling against hordes of holiday shoppers who have turned into monstrous creatures hellbent on a murderous rampage on Black Friday. Yeah.
So good.
Directed by Casey Tebow from Happy Birthday and Barely Legal. Steve, you want to take over for me, bud?
No, Happy Birthday and Barely Legal, written by Andy Greskoviak, The Dreamers, produced by the man, Bruce Campbell, Warner Davis, Alien Strain, The Funhouse Massacre. Bobby?
Starring Devin Sawa. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Never.
Sawa?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Just making
It's
sure.
Sawa, dude.
Sawa. Whatever.
You've
From
never seen Idle Hands?
Final Destination I've seen.
Well, yeah, that too. That works.
I have not seen Idle Hands.
You know what? That's a good, like, okay, so if I were to mention Devin Sawa, what is your go-to? So obviously Final Destination.
Final
Idle
Destination.
Hands.
Oh, yeah.
Idle Hand.
Okay.
Which is,
And-
Chad?
Final Destination and Chucky.
Yours is
Actually.
Final-
What did I put down?
Oh,
There you go. Chucky, Final Destination as Ken. Ivana Baquero, Pan's Labyrinth. The Shannara Chronicles as Marnie. Yeah, Marnie. I'm terrible tonight. Ryan Lee, Super 8, Goosebumps as Chris.
Ooh, Super 8 was
Steven-
good.
Super 8 was fucking great.
Mhm.
Stephen Peck, The Night is Young, Made Public as Brian. Michael Jai White, Black Dynamite, Spawn as Archie. Bruce Campbell, a relatively newcomer, done nothing noteworthy.
You guys
As
like that? Huh?
That's a good one.
Jonathan.
I was hoping you were gonna throw in like some sci-fi movies he's done.
I
dude.
should have. I should have thrown out like the
Like
most
Alien Encounter.
No, I should have. I
and-
should have put on that fucking new Christmas movie he has coming out for Lifetime.
Yes. Which I still,
Oh, the
I actually-
Hallmark. Is it Lifetime or
Yeah.
Hallmark?
Hallmark,
It's Hall-
Lifetime,
it's Hallmark.
somewhere.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
You should have just put Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh fucking! I loved him as Autolycus.
No, what was
No,
what
no,
was the movie? Jack
Jack of Hearts.
Trades.
Yeah.
Jack of
Yes.
Hearts or Jack of all.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. And Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah.
Dude,
Louis
I-
Cur-
don't even get
Damn,
started.
Brody.
Let me finish this. Louis Kurtzman, The Rage, The Windwalker as Emmett. Celeste. I was about to say Celeste.
You're good. No, that's right.
Celeste. Celeste. Or just
Celeste.
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 Olivia. Edge of Darkness. The Unholy as Anita. Fucking hated her.
Anita Cox.
Ellen Colton. Zookeeper. Father of the Year as Ruth. Chad.
1 second. Okay. So
What?
music by Patrick Stump, who did the Banana
Patrick
Splits
Stump
movie.
did this?
Uh-huh.
Fuck
He-
off, dude.
Dude, he
What?
did. Uh-huh. And he did this music for Banana Splits movie and Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which is your show on fucking Disney Junior.
Dude.
And it's funny because I started watching that. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it. You know, my daughter watched it.
Do you
Harvey
really,
watched it.
Brody? Do you love me?
And I'm
I
sitting
don't
there
know.
listening to
I
it,
don't
like,
know if you do.
I'm like, is that Fallout Boy? And I looked up, like, holy shit, that is.
Bro.
And they did the music for this, yeah.
Fall Out Boy's also done shit for Teen Titans Go, and it's fucking awesome because they showed up and they were like, "Yo, Fall Out Boy, will you write us a song about being in a giant robot battling?" And Pete Wentz was like, "Absolutely." And he looks at the band, and the band was like, "No, we're not doing that." It's like, guys, you always ruin my dream. I feel like I'm the only one who ever wants to write a song about a giant robot. Dude, I fucking love that they do that shit, dude. I love that they've just embraced their full like nerd spectrum. Like,
Oh, they're
that's awesome,
definitely
dude.
nerd friendly. Yeah, so the lead singer Fall Out Boy. Cinematography by David Cruda. Dead Till Death, The Last Thing Mary Saw. Edited by Chris Tonic. American Ninja Warrior and The Suicide Squad. Effects and makeup by Daniel Saldivar. American Zombieland. Witness Infection. Distributed by Screen Media Films. Runtime 84 minutos. MPAA rating. It says TVMA on Stars, so I think it just basically came out.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like 16 and up on Amazon or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I watched. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have nothing about a budget and grossed an A because it was
Direct.
released. Yeah.
Yeah, it was direct to stream, not video
Yeah.
anymore, or whatever. Video on demand, I guess we want to call it. But yeah, let's discuss. Gentlemen, I believe this was all of our first time watching this movie, correct?
Yes, it was.
I personally enjoyed the absolute hell out of this movie. It was fun. It was funny. It had some, I don't want to say scary moments, but it had some moments of
I jumped one.
It was good. It was good.
You know what? I did too, and now I'm trying to remember where the fuck it was.
It was that first jump scare.
Which one?
Oh no, I'm lying. It was in the bathroom scene when I jumped.
Oh,
I knew something was gonna happen, and I still fucking jumped.
Fair. I think I jumped when they smashed through the wall because I wasn't expecting that like cut and then like the pan right through. That was cool.
Yeah.
But no, Bob, I agree with you, man. I really did enjoy this movie for like 2/3 solidly of it. Like I loved, dude. It was like The Blob and like so many other fucking movies we've seen before where we're like, there's killer clowns.
Well,
Blob,
it starts off
Slither,
as like a zombie movie, and then completely like it starts off as an alien movie. Then it's a zombie movie. Then it's a creature fucking movie. Then it's a kaiju movie by the end of the fucking movie, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? But it was such a fun ride.
That's why I liked it, because it was so unpredictable. It took so many left turns, especially at the end with the kaiju. I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I think it was just the effects of the kaiju, unfortunately, kind of brought me back a little bit.
Like you said, it's like they ran out of money at the end. But I feel like this is a good sister film to partner with Slither, because there was a lot of Slither elements in this.
Yes. Absolutely. And the whole just like web shooting out the mouth tentacle shit, I fucking love that.
Mm-hmm.
It was disgusting and nasty. And
I love the fact that kaiju just looked like a fucking monstrous turkey. Anybody else see that?
But it was like a half turkey, half man. It was like
half turkey, half man. Like,
but where did the turkey come from? That's what I want to know.
Well,
maybe
it
was
was Thanksgiving.
Alien turkeys, and it's Thanksgiving.
Could be.
It was right
but
there, bro.
My other question is, does the other kaiju look like that, or is that
it looked like it from far away, kind of?
It
kind
was
of
hard to tell. It was
bigger.
Oh, it was definitely bigger.
So now, real quick, I just thought of this theory on why that kaiju kind of looks like the human turkey. Everybody just ate turkey a few hours before.
Oh, turkey DNA was in them.
So they're getting all that turkey DNA out of there.
That's a good.
That is a hot take.
That's a hot take, and I like it.
That's a very intelligent take. I like that.
Huh.
Thank you.
You know what? No, that makes perfect sense. I mean, they even had the full turkey eating scene, dude. So even everybody that potentially got absorbed from our cast that we saw,
they ate turkey.
Damn, good call, Bob.
That's a very good take.
Wow.
The only thing I don't have an explanation for is the white shit. I don't know where that comes from. That ain't on no turkey dinner, I'll tell you that.
No, that was cool as fuck.
That's just pure alien DNA right there. That's all.
Are we sure that's alien DNA? Are we sure?
Alien jizz.
It's still white.
Dude, I just loved it though, man. Like it almost reminded me a little bit of like Blade 2. Obviously, it was way more like aggressive and just like, but like web shooter-esque. But let me just say, obviously, we're talking about like alien and everything like that. A fork truck cannot spin the tires like that.
No, not at all.
It can spin tires. It absolutely can spin tires,
but not like that.
No.
But not like that, dude.
No.
However, loved that they brought a fork truck into this.
I mean, this was one of those movies that you cannot go in taking serious. Like you have to know, you're going in just to have fun. Like if you want a serious horror film, this is not for you. Watch something else. This is for somebody.
For that.
There's one other thing that did take me out of this movie too, besides the kaiju, and that was what the grandma, the main grandma that turned into fucking what's her name from Evil Dead 2, essentially. Henrietta.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love when we got gross grandma tits, dude.
Yeah.
But I hated that she sounded like a fucking shit version of a Predator. That pissed me off because she just did a lot of like clicking and like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
why is she like a predator?
Did you watch it with the captions on?
No.
Yes, of course, bro.
I don't know how it was on Amazon, but on like Stars, it was hilarious because it would give like a caption for the noise. It said something like an undulating growl for their noises or something weird like that.
Yes. I mean, dude, this is production wise, it was really clean shot and everything like that, but it's still solidly B movie.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yes.
But like I
Right.
said, I got like feast from it also because the characters that you thought were gonna like live didn't fucking live.
I
You
can
know what
see
I mean?
that. I
So
can see that.
that's why I said earlier, you know, before we jumped on that I got like that feast vibe because you know you get Michael Jai White and like this dude's a badass in every fucking movie this dude's in.
He's the first one to die.
And while he was a badass in this,
He
he
died.
didn't make it, you know, and it's
didn't.
one of the
Which also, I don't know unless you could unless you could tweak it. Battery nail guns don't shoot like that
nope,
either.
they sure the
No.
fuck don't.
No.
But it
No.
wasn't a battery nail gun. It wasn't. You could see where the damn compressor was supposed to go on the bottom of it.
Yeah, but he had in one scene it was the DeWalt battery. I literally use it at work. It was the
I don't
scene
know,
where
when
they
he
were
was
walking
running,
with all three of them.
There
They
was
might
this-
have had different
he was
ones.
running, and you could see where like the compressor is supposed to go.
Now the compressor ones can give some serious.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We used to shoot back when I worked construction. Back when I was like 18, 19. We used to fucking like shoot like walls and shit with them. You just have to hold the little thing back and.
Yep, the little safety catch. Yeah.
Yep.
Get away from my dog. But no, this movie was absolutely bananas and it was fun.
I liked, you know, since it was a B movie, we had the king of B movies there, and in a
Mhm.
complete role reversal from what we've seen. We've always seen him as
Yeah.
the action hero,
Yeah.
and in this, he's not
the asshole.
action oriented at all. He was kind of a douche, but at the
and
end,
you know,
he turned
I-
it around.
I thought that this was going to be a complete, you know, 180 for his character, and then he was going to come out on top and be the hero of the movie. And I was kind of like, oh, I was expecting him to like come out of that burning building like he's the one who took it down, and no, he didn't. And I was like, okay, that's different.
Mm-mm.
That's fucking different.
The archetypes of these characters were absolutely perfect from a retail
Yes.
setting.
Oh
And if
my
anybody's
God.
worked retail, this is like waiting
Yes,
for restaurants.
yes,
dude.
yes.
Like 100. Like, I mean, not that there's not a ton of other retail shit out there, sure, but like, dude, I've dealt with Bruce Campbell managers before who literally like would suck off the store if they could.
Yep.
And then and then there's the snob-nosed employee who gives a two shits about like how well she works at, like, you know what I mean, like her awards and shit. It's like fuck
I
off,
was.
dude.
Oh my God. Okay.
There's always
I'm not saving this for later. I'll say it right now. She's my fucking douche. She was a cunt. I would have throat punched her.
I
the day I met her.
I want to agree with you, but I have a different pick for a douche of the movie.
So do
I'll,
I.
I'll explain
fair.
why
That's
when
fair.
we get there.
Fine, fair enough.
Oh man. And then even Devin Sawa, dude. I've worked with plenty of dudes
The
like
old
that.
guy.
The older dude hitting on younger girls coming in every season. It's like, bro, gross, dude. And they all fall for it.
Breakfast.
They fall
What
for
I
it
like
every
about them
time,
high
dude.
school girls.
That's right,
I
dude.
get older, they stay the same age.
Yes,
That
they
was
do.
that
man.
character
Yes,
in
they
this
do.
fucking movie.
Yep. I've worked with a lot of those dudes. Unfortunately. But yeah, all these characters are 100%. Oh, and the floor manager.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
D-bag
Oh my
floor
God.
manager, dude.
the
Like,
literal cocksucker.
I wanted
Oh.
to punch him too.
yeah,
Ugh.
see, you say D-bag for her. I don't know. I feel like my vote might be swinging.
Honestly,
a
you
little
could
on
put both of them together.
I'm still standing by my pick. You'll understand when I get there,
that
I have
Yeah,
a different
literally,
pick as well for douche.
I would literally just be like this to the two.
I
of
think-
them.
dude. I'm gonna die if we pick the same douche.
I'm interested.
So am I.
But no, this movie, like, I love every movie that starts off like The Blob. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about that aesthetic, but it just, I don't know. It always,
Well,
it
takes
brings
you
me
back to
right
when-
in instantly, dude. I'm like,
But it
yep.
takes you back to when horror movies like that were like just pure, just like ridiculousness, fun.
Yeah, off the
movies.
wall.
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
like it doesn't.
yeah.
You had like they came from outer space and things like that.
Yeah.
Right. Like they didn't have to have, yeah, there was a formula, but they didn't have to have a specific science for it. You know what I mean? They were just like,
Yeah.
oh,
And there was
This
like
here-
hardly any buildup, which I loved because as soon as the shit hit the fan, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like
what's really
everything
great-
just fucking came at you.
Yeah.
What's really great is there were so many hints for them even going before they even went into the store that shit was going down. They all just completely ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
the
what- that's what
radio,
my-
the radio announcement on
TV?
his car. Yeah, the TV. They literally flipped past it to turn on Chucky.
That
I
Which was
love
great. I thought that
It
was
was,
cool because
yes.
Devin Sawa was in the Chucky show. So I thought that was like a cool little thing, even though I know this was before that.
Right. Yeah, but I
No,
mean that's still no,
this
it's
was
still
the
all
same
canon.
time.
Was it?
Chucky
Well, this
came
was
out in
last year.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So no, I just I feel like it's a budget constraint, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
of kaiju and all that stuff. Like maybe if it moved a little bit more out of the same spot. I think maybe that's what bothered me.
Well, but you
That
gotta
and the
remember
fact that it
too.
didn't.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Chad.
I was that and the fact that it standing there surrounded by fire and
no, I
completely
get it.
unaffected
Well,
by
not
it.
just that, but remember, it was like this giant tube thing that was like stuck to the ground. So maybe it didn't
Yeah.
absorb enough to actually grow legs. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe.
it absorbed enough to grow the upper half and the limbs, the extremities up top, but maybe it didn't absorb enough people to actually grow legs for it to be mobile.
Because
Kind
think
of
about
like the Audrey 2. It didn't evolve enough yet till the very, very, very end.
Yeah.
Because let's say, think about it, it didn't absorb people outside of the store as much. It was pretty much everybody inside.
Well, until
Well,
the
they were
cops
drawn
busted
into
in,
it.
and then they, yeah. I just
It's like moths to a flame. They were all drawn into it.
and honestly, I don't know how where you guys like kind of guessed it, but like it was like well beforehand. But it was like I think it was like when the girl on the radio was like, "Oh, they're building something." I'm like, "Oh, is it gonna go slither and they're just gonna get all naked and go into a weird fucking mass pile?"
That's what I
And
was
it's
thinking.
close.
Too, yeah.
It's close.
Sounds like
not as gross.
society.
Yeah, Slither did it better.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
but
yes.
this would be one where it's like you watch Black Friday first and then you watch Slither because you're like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then this is how James Gunn did it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But no,
But
I mean, go
did
ahead.
it only absorb people that were infected?
That's
Because
what I took.
I
like,
think
yeah,
That's what I took,
yeah.
too.
because
yeah.
when the old grandma grabbed Devin Sawa and drug him to it, she absorbed herself and didn't even try to like get him in it.
That's true. She didn't.
I don't know. I mean, I took it as you had to be infected in order to like want to go into it.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't matter, but for some reason, yeah, why would she drop? Why wouldn't she throw him in there first
Yeah.
or whatever? I don't know.
I mean,
Because
she looked pretty gnarly. Like it was a cool design. For
I like the
whatever
look of the
fucking
one
creature
dude
was.
that kept morphing.
That's what I
Yes.
liked about this is it
Yes.
showed him changing forms even.
Yeah, they look like weird, like almost like piranha or something. It was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cool. It was, I mean, yeah, dude, creature design was cool as fuck. The wonky CGI at the end was just, like I said, it was just, it took me out so hard.
And
I
another thing
Hated it,
is
but
another complaint was with there was like not a lot of gore in this either. There was a couple scenes, but there was more like alien slime kind of stuff and
Yeah.
we got a lot of like,
weird
yeah,
white tentacle stuff.
slime
Yeah.
puke stuff, and like, yeah, schism.
But I honestly think it didn't.
That's
need
right,
the
you're-
gore, honestly, it was good with it. Without it, honestly.
Well,
It
I wish
felt
the
soupy.
absorption. I wish the absorption would have been a little bit more gory.
Little
Yeah,
wetter.
because
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
it looked-
wetter. A little.
yeah.
it was just like some kind of weird pink cocoonish kind of thing. I wanted something more.
It looked like the cotton candy from
Fucking Killer
Killer
Clowns.
Clown,
Yeah.
dude. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Which-
Yep.
That's why I was like, yo, this is just like a love letter to the Blob and Killer Clowns and fucking all this other shit that comes from space. And
Had the absorption been more like the Blob, then okay, then we're talking.
yo, man, Blob is fucking.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
still. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, Scoobs might be the only one. Maybe you guys. I'm kind of sad Rob Zombie never got to make his Blob. Not that he.
No, I
needed
am
to,
too.
Not that he even needed to, because I love the '80s one.
I
It's
did
so
see some.
fucking
I saw some of the
fantastic, but-
designs and read some of like the synopsis, and it was a bit weird. It was nothing at all like the Blob.
No, they were trying to. He was
See, I
trying
know-
to really.
Yeah,
because
I
it was like
know nothing
all
about it.
these different bodies as opposed to like an actual blob. It was really
Yeah.
weird.
Although I still would have liked to have seen that.
It was like a
So
bunch
it's
of bodies
like
intertwined.
Akira.
Or the
Not
stuff.
even-
It would be like the stuff. That's that. Well,
I mean, essentially, it would be like almost Slither, but
Okay,
more
picture
of a mass walking.
it like the zombies in World War Z.
So just like body upon body.
Yeah, basically a lot like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd still like to see that.
So like a
Hmm.
critters ball, but with human bodies.
That's a good way to put it.
Ooh, okay.
That's a very good way to put it.
All right.
No, I can't do it now because the whole time I would just be quoting South Park and be like, "Back to the past." Couldn't fucking do it. Couldn't do it
Oh shit.
Brody's got the concept art.
for zombie. Oh,
Brody,
nice.
send
I'll
that
have
to
check
us.
shit out.
Yeah, send that because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it was.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to discuss, or do you want to hear Brody's?
Let's hear what
Brody.
Brody
Let's
has
hear
to
Brody's
say
take.
about
Brody has to
this.
say.
I feel like it's not going to be super positive, but
But
all right. Is this the one? This is the one. Load up the Brods.
Well, howdy fucking duty there, folks. It is all your DKB here, back for another episode of goddamn fucking Gore and More. And this week I'm here to talk to you about Black Motherfucking Friday. That's right, Black Friday up in this shit. Now, I've never seen this film before. I went in with an open mind. I'd seen the stellar cast of B-movie actors that it has. You got Devon Sawyer, Bruce Campbell, Michael J. fucking White, I think it is. And then you've got the chick from Pan's Labyrinth and the kid from Super 8. I mean, there's some fantastic actors in this. So it's really great to see what them combined together can actually try to achieve with a film like this. And, look, I'm a little bit hit and miss with horror comedies. I mean, I have a certain type of humor, especially with comedy, and I think comedy is a very tricky subject, especially of directing in the film industry. You have to really try and resonate with an audience that loves your comedy as well as you try and portray that on screen. And then introducing this horror comedy element to it, it just wasn't for me personally. I just felt like some of the dialogue and the things that they were trying to, maybe it was the performance and the actors delivering the lines as well, that just sort of felt a little bit flat for me. I didn't find it really that funny. I was probably more so there for the practical effects, which was absolutely fucking fantastic. I think Robert Kurtzman did that. Even the creature and character designs of those themselves, like the zombies, look fucking cool. But yeah, probably the biggest problem I had was the comedy element about this film. It definitely feels like a film that it should have a little bit more energy about it. I mean, there's the majority of the scenes where we have like in the interior of the fucking shopping center itself, fall a little bit flat only due to the fact that there's hardly anyone in each of the scenes in the background. I mean, it just feels like a really empty, big open space, and there's not many fucking characters in the back there to sort of bring it to life and give it that energy of like, oh my god, there's fucking zombies here. It makes it more terrifying and claustrophobic to that extent. It's a bit more intimidating when you're really outnumbered in such a small group. But yeah, it just felt like that they could have easily gotten away. Probably another big problem I had with this film was what the fuck was the go with the black guy near the end. I can't think of his fucking name, but
Was it
why
Brian?
sacrifice yourself when if you had waited 5 more minutes, you could have just killed the fucking kaiju creature? That just didn't. I just don't know. And then all of a sudden, another problem I fucking had with this film was the fact that Bruce Campbell was really trying to get away from the creature in the back of the truck. He didn't want to sacrifice himself, and then all of a sudden they end up on the roof as a quick cut, and then he sacrifices himself for fucking, I don't know why, but anywho, neither here nor there. I mean, probably the best scene of the whole entire film was when they're actually like, probably about 3/4 into the film, and they're out the back of the shop. Have the two brothers are having a go at each other, really showing off their character development, and we really get a more serious scene. It's actually pretty well acted. Fuck me. A pretty well acted out scene, especially with some of the dialogue that makes sense, especially delivering those lines for the situation in that moment. I think it all, worked extremely well. I don't know. I think I went in with a little bit more high hopes seeing the cast itself. I'm not going to lie. But it was definitely a film that I hadn't really heard about, so it sort of flew under the radar for me. But I mean, like I said, the practical effects were great. The violence in it, yeah, some of the kills were pretty fucking cool. Even the kaiju looking creature was great. The CG on this was a bit fucking hit and miss. I don't like how they kept using the fucking spider web, take over the body type shit. I just didn't.
See, I like that.
I don't know, it just looked fucking fake and shitty to me. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna have to give Black Friday probably a 2.8.
All right.
This week,
All right.
yeah.
Right on.
Not saying it was really shit. I'm just saying it was a little bit mediocre for my taste. I'm a little bit hit and miss with it. I mean, I did give it that over halfway.
I would say it's still over half, dude. That's still good.
Yeah, neither here nor there. See what you reckon. I'm very keen to hear what you guys have to fucking say about this film. So this is your DKB signing out, and I'll catch you motherfuckers next week. Cheers.
His reviews are very fair.
He brings up a lot of good points, and I'd also like to thank Brody for somehow being able to record that from the pearly gates.
I know.
It looked like he was straight in heaven.
Seriously over there.
It's like we got a review from God.
It is either that or he's in he's in a fucking insane asylum somewhere, dude. It's just like
that is the whitest room I've ever seen.
Right?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I felt something burning in my forehead, so he's definitely somewhere that,
I was just thinking Halloween 2 at the very end scene going down that white hallway. I was like,
oh my god. That would be his
H2,
room.
yeah.
That would be his room.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's right. When they did the practical effects, it was good. The CGI.
Oh, the practical effects were fantastic. I will
Yeah.
totally stand by that all the way. Like I said, but I feel like that's where the budget went. That's where I obviously joke earlier. Yo, so I was just looking at the extended cast list. Fucking Seth Green was in this movie, dude.
Yeah, put that down. He's the voice of
Dower Dennis.
Yeah.
He's the voice of the bear.
I would never guessed.
I would have never fucking guessed, dude. That I don't know, because I was looking for that dude for the manager's name, but I can't find him on the fucking actors list, which is crazy.
Which one?
The dude on the, was it Brian? I thought it was Brian, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Brian. Yeah,
Stephen Peck. Yeah, okay, it
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
that was it.
Fucking Brian. That's a Dane Cook joke. Nobody likes Brian. Fuck Brian. All right, so Chad Daddy, what do we got behind them curtains, homie?
There's not much, buddy. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't think there would be. It's a directive.
Yeah, so this is filmed in a former Babies R Us store.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Even better.
The radio says the counties of Columbus, Carpenter, Lynch, and Wright have been evacuated. This is a nod to 4 directors: Chris Columbus, John Carpenter. It says Joe Lynch.
Joe Lynch.
I don't know who, and Edgar Wright that served as inspiration. I don't know who Joe Lynch is.
I don't know.
I can look it up.
Hold
on.
Like I could. There might be a typo, and they meant David Lynch.
It has to be.
That would be a hell of a typo. Joe Lynch is David.
I don't know who the fuck Joe Lynch is, but I'm just.
He's an American music video director.
He did Wrong Turn, Dead End.
Oh, he did Mayhem.
Oh, okay.
Mayhem, Point
Knights
Blank. Oh,
of
he did
Badassdom.
Chillerama.
Okay, so maybe they did mean Joe Lynch then.
Okay.
A Holliston Halloween. Oh, wait, Hatchet too. What?
Victor Crowley.
I thought Joe Green. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
Adam Green did Hatchet too.
Adam Green did that.
Yeah, that.
Well, it's popping under. Fucking
Yeah, it's
Joe
popping up under his stuff too.
Maybe
Was
he's
he
an
a
editor
director of
on it?
photography?
Oh, I don't know. Interesting. Who's this man we've never heard of who has probably done? Interesting. I'm gonna have to go on a.
Dude, he's done a fuckload of movies.
Joe Lynch is apparently friends with Danielle Harris, according to Brody. So, and Adam Green. So, he probably did.
Yeah,
do
he's
something
at
on
the
Hatchet.
he's at the bottom of the cast list, dude. So maybe he was actually just an actor on it.
Thumbelina. What the fuck?
Anyways, all right.
I feel like he might have been like a second AD or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so let's see. For the holiday music in the toy store, in order to find a less expensive alternative to paying for actual Christmas music, the director performed royalty-free Christmas songs on a keyboard using Apple's GarageBand.
Nice.
There you go.
I dig it.
Yep.
If you want good Christmas music and Christmas, then go see Violent Night.
The last 2 days of the shoot was when the crew shot the finale scenes that are outside. They got lucky with the weather, as the next day there was a blizzard that crippled all of Massachusetts.
Ooh.
That's
That might
awesome.
explain a little bit.
It was the kaijus, man.
It was.
It wasn't a blizzard. It was that white shit they were shooting out of their mouths.
It's a goddamn kaijus.
There's all that white cum coming out of him.
Speaking of kaijus, man, my daughter was like, Daddy, I want to watch Godzilla the other day. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want to watch Godzilla. I was like, but I'll tell you what, I'm like, I'll meet you halfway. She's like, what? I'm like, let's watch Pacific Rim.
Ooh,
She's like, okay.
Very
And
nice.
I was like, because I was gonna take a nap. I was like, I'm pretty tired, but I was like, she put it on. It was one of those ones where I just kept listening to it. I'm like, and Jed's like, I thought you were taking a nap. I'm like, I was, but I'm like, I can't not watch the movie. It's one of those dad movies. So when it's on, you're just like, well, now I'm fucking in it.
I feel like every time you see Ron Perlman in that movie, you could practically smell cheap cologne coming out of the TV.
I want his shoes, dude. I want those shoes. I would never wear pointed shoes, but that would be the time. All right.
Okay. Continuing on, the TV in the employees' room briefly plays Curse of Chucky, and Devin Sawa appears in Chucky 2021.
Curse of Chucky was fantastic.
I liked it better than Cult of Chucky. I wasn't big on Cult.
Agreed. Cult was weird, but Cult set up the show better.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
So, I think that's why I was there.
Yeah, there's no way you could watch Chucky without seeing Curse without really knowing what's going on. Or Cult. I mean,
yeah. But Curse was fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
As like almost like a standalone just to kind of bring the series back. Loved it.
Yep.
Dude, the best scene of that whole movie is when she finds the Chucky doll and she goes and she gets a little closer and she peels all the little prosthetics off. And
the
he has
reveal?
and he has the Bride of Chucky face.
Fucking blew my mind during that. I don't know. It was just like I wasn't expecting it at all. And then, oh my god, Brody says season 2 is fucking shit. I haven't
finished it.
See, I didn't watch Curse or Cult all the way through.
Curse is good. Cult, like I said, Cult just felt
weird.
It just didn't have the energy as Curse. Curse had like the energy of like number 1 and 2 for me.
It did.
Okay.
Where like Cult wasn't like bad like Seed or anything like that. It was just it felt more closer to Bride. I guess.
I thought fucking C was just more hilarious than anything.
I hated C, dude. I couldn't even enjoy the laughing in it. Like, I don't know.
It was
like
trying too hard to be funny.
I thought Redman was gonna sell it for me, and even that I was like, I was like, nah, man, I'll just go watch How High, dude.
Okay, continue on. Writer Andy Greskoviak worked at a Toys R Us in Greater Chicago, which is the reason you hear local towns referenced like Bartlett and Schaumburg.
Okay.
So those are actual places.
Okay. Schaumburg.
Yeah, that's the place that said that when they called and they're like, oh, they're building something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love radio fucking like chatter scream, dude. Shit's fucking fantastic. Like anytime in video games, dude, when you always get that, you know what I mean? Like you'll just get like random playback messages, dude, and you just hear shit. Like I fucking love it, dude.
Same. Okay, this is not an adaptation of the 2020 Star Kid musical of the same name, despite having very similar premises. It is also not an adaptation of the 2021 Black Caravan Scout Comics series of the same name, despite having very similar premises.
I don't even know what the fuck those two things were.
So it's not the same,
but it's
very similar.
But
despite having the same name, yes, and they didn't even change the name. They just
somebody copied homework and said, "This is mine."
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
they
still
changed just enough to.
You said so. One was a comic and the other was a movie.
The other is a musical.
Musical. Wait, what was the musical? Star Kid?
No. It says the Star Kid musical of the same name. So whatever Star Kid musical, I don't know if it's like a production group, but it has the same name.
Oh, okay.
So it would also be Black
Star
Friday.
Kid is the like production company or whatever.
I think.
Star Kid.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, okay.
The last thing I have is about Seth Green doing the voice of the toy Dower Dennis.
Oh, well, sorry for stealing that fucking thunder.
Yeah, fuck you then.
My bad. Star Kid Black Friday. Well, no, I want to watch this trailer, but I don't know what the fuck. Huh. I don't know. Musicals are kind of like, sometimes I could do them, and then sometimes I'm like, yeah, no.
I'm not a big fan of them.
Like dude, like, I was just talking, a lot of people tried to get me to watch Repo. I fucking hated that, dude. And I'm sorry if you guys like it, that's cool.
Never seen it.
I enjoyed it, I will say.
I am dumb. Fully admit that I'm dumb. So even though I read opera, did not take in my head that it was an opera. Because I apparently didn't really know what a fucking opera was, which is literally nonstop singing versus a musical, which is where like four dudes are talking on a podcast and then somehow we break into song.
I want to know what love
Right.
is.
I
And it's all,
want you to show
and it's all
me.
choreographed and all that other shit. And for some reason, I can get into those more than I can the consistent singing.
So it's like
Of an opera.
What was that fucking one? Enchanted? Was that? I think that's what it was. It was Enchanted, and that was one of those. No, it wasn't Enchanted. What the fuck was it? And it's one of those fucking Disney princess bullshit fucking. But it was a live action movie. My daughter was like, "Oh, let's watch it." Nothing but singing from the very beginning to the very end, and I was like, "I hate this so much." But then she made me watch The Greatest Showman. I fucking love that movie, and that's a musical. It's a musical. It's not an opera.
Yeah, but that's
great.
because you were having a Wolverine boner the whole time.
Yeah, I
Like,
did.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Dude, when the movie started, I didn't know it was a musical when we went to go watch it. So I'm sitting there with my popcorn and my drink, and the fucking movie starts, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a cool song." And then fucking Hugh Jackman starts singing, and I'm like, I look over at my wife at the time and my daughter, and I'm like, "What the fuck did y'all bring me to?" By the end of the movie, I was like, I fucking love this. We jammed the fucking soundtrack. Like, yeah, it was great.
Like, there's
Nice.
two music. Like every time somebody was like, "You wouldn't like musicals," I'm like, "Yo, there's two musicals right off the bat that I will list that I absolutely love, and that is Evil Dead the musical,
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
which has never been made theatrically yet, which I would love if they ever did, and Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Fuck
And I
yeah.
will fight anybody that says it's not a musical.
It is a fucking
What?
musical.
That is,
Totally
that is a big.
What the
time.
fuck
I've
with that
had
Little
pe-
Shop of Horrors, dude?
What
Well,
about
yeah, I
Rocky
love
Horror
Little Shop of
Picture
Horrors,
Show?
but no, it's
You-
not
you
really
got-
I've
You
seen it.
really
I
you have
don't
to
care for
experience
the
it.
music.
You
have to watch it
experience
live.
Yep, it's got to be a midnight show.
Yes.
But I have no
You get a
draw
better
for it.
appreciation.
I have no draw for it. Like Little Shop of Horrors. That's fucking lootly, dude. I would totally watch that. Sweeney Todd was okay. I remember I watched it once, but once was good enough.
My
Never
kid
saw it,
likes
never
Sweeney
want to.
Todd.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really remember a lot of it, dude. But it's been a minute. So.
Oh no, all I can think of now is fucking The Office.
The Office.
When Andy was in the production of Sweeney Todd and his whole production group came in The Office and just sang.
I forgot about that. Yes. But no, man. Evil Dead the musical. If you've never seen it, if you ever get the chance to go see it, go see it.
So I saw that show in Vegas. Okay, just real quick side note. Saw that show in Vegas when my ex-wife and I went, and she was like, "What is this?" Now my ex-wife and I, totally different people. She hated horror shit, or she didn't hate horror shit. She didn't like goofy shit. So I'm like, "It's Evil Dead the musical," and she's like, "That's fine."
What the fuck was that?
Yes. So we're sitting like right out of the fucking splatter zone. Well, they were like, "Hey, we have these seats.
I was in the splatter
Move forward."
zone.
They're like, "Move forward before we start the show." So I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I'm in the front fucking row. She stayed sitting. She stayed sitting in her seat and was the only one in that fucking row. So during intermission, the actor that played, oh my god,
Was it the
friend?
sister?
No, the friend. The fuck's his name?
Ed?
I'm having a brain fart.
No.
Yes.
Was it Ed?
Was it Ed?
Yeah.
Anyways, one of the actors comes off and he's talking to people and, you know, this and that. Where are you from? This and that. It's Vegas production, okay? And then he gets to, and he looks at, you know, my ex and is like, "Why are you sitting back there? We said for everybody to move forward." And she was just like, "Oh, you didn't want to get blood on you, did you?" So he fucking goes and has, like, because his stomach's like ripped open while he's out there talking to us, right? Goes and fucking pulls out his intestine and fucking covers her in fucking blood. She was fucking livid, and I loved it. It was so fucking great.
That's why you're an ex.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes,
nailed it.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
though.
would have
Great.
loved it. I would have loved it.
So they came and like poured blood all over me too, and then so like at the end I took pictures with the actors and shit. Like it was fucking badass. But yeah,
Dude.
fucking love Evil Dead the musical.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, since I saw that in like 05, I've been singing "What the fuck is that?"
I say that.
like,
I would say like
all
randomly.
the time,
Yeah,
dude.
randomly, I'm
Dude,
like,
the whole
that?
episode we were reviewing the movie Cabin in the Woods. That fucking song was going through my
What the
head.
fuck was that?
The fucking Cabin in the Woods song.
zombie.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
It's
love that
so good,
soundtrack.
dude.
I got some Shelly in my shoe.
I loved how they even like
Ew.
showed the tree rape or whatever in during it.
Yeah.
And she just came back and they're like, what happened? She's like, oh. I was like, oh my God, dude. I gotta ask, because obviously I saw it in New York City. Was the bridge like the footbridge that was like out of commission? Was it like a little like 1 foot bridge like this?
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
I only saw it on video, so I have not
Oh
seen
my
it.
God,
first.
dude. And the fact when I found out like high school started doing it, it honestly made me fucking jealous. Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, I would have done drama
Yeah.
to do that
Yes.
play
Same.
if that shit
Same.
was in high school.
You know, and that's the only thing Evil Dead that Mel hasn't seen. She's like obsessed with Evil Dead. After I fucking made her watch the first one, she's like obsessed.
Well, now you better
And that
find
is
a
the
show.
only thing. And I've been trying. Like, I want to surprise her with a show of Evil Dead, because usually the local production here does it during Halloween time, and they didn't do it
Oh,
this
nice.
year. They did Rocky Horror instead. So I was like, no,
Fair.
okay.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So, Chad Daddy, I'm assuming the curtains are closed. We got nothing
Curtains
else?
closed.
All right, cool.
That's
We
it.
are on the main questions, gentlemen. Where the fuck did we watch this?
Hulu
Stars.
Stars. To connect them.
Hulu Stars, Amazon, which I'm pretty sure was also through Stars, because Stars has the ownership. Okay. All right. So I'm actually very excited for this question. Douche of the film. Boys.
You're
On
gonna
the
have
count of
my
three.
pick.
On the count of three, we'll say the character name, Chad, and see if we have
My
the same
character
one.
doesn't have a name, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then, damn.
My
Okay.
my pick for douche the movie is right at the beginning when it showed the handyman hanging the fucking sign, and that annoying fucking bitch comes and starts pounding on the window like 12 hours before the store opens. And I'm like, I hate people like that. That is the most annoying thing you've ever seen. I like, did she actually think they were gonna open the fucking door and let her in? Why was she pounding on the window? That
You
is the
know
most douchey
fucking
thing.
people
That is
would.
the yes, they do. That's the most douchey thing anybody could have done. From there on out, she was douche the movie for me just because of that one single act.
You
I
good,
hated
I
Chad?
it.
love it. I
All
love
right,
it.
right on.
I love it.
All right. Well, for me, it was Jonathan, because regardless of that he fucking, sacrificed himself there at the end, he was a fucking douche the entire time, because all he was worried about was the fucking store numbers. And I'm sorry,
Hell yeah,
I love you,
dude.
Bruce Campbell, but you were the douche in this movie for me.
Which just shows you how good of an actor he was,
Yes.
because he
Yeah.
just played that store manager to a fucking
Yes, he
T.
did.
Not just that, but he put Brian up to biting Devon Sawa's
Yes,
character, because
exactly.
when they were on the rooftop, he said, "Hey, I handled that situation, that Dan situation for you."
That's true. That was a hell of a bite.
That was like he took a chunk out.
You're stroking out, Bobo.
Right? Like, it was like a solid meaty chunk too. Like, that would have fucking hurt. And how is there not blood all over his fucking
I was
mouth,
just wondering
dude?
that
Like,
too.
you would think that. Ooh, Bob got some lag.
Damn.
I like him with his mouth open like that, though.
Me though, I'm gonna have to go with Brian on this one, dude. Brian just literally because as from working retail, I feel like I can deal with the douchebag manager that just absolutely loves the store, but I hate the groveling ass kisser that loves the manager, because
Yeah.
fuck that asshole. That person is
He was a-
always the snivelingest,
Yep,
most
he's a close
piece of
second. Yep.
shit.
Like
Like-
Dax Shepard and fucking
Yes, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they're so much worse than the manager, because
Hang
the
on a second,
manager
guys. I'll
can,
be right
like,
back.
the manager can at least be understanding in some certain areas, where like that motherfucker, no, he'll never let you like look good, because if you look good, you might look better than him.
yeah.
No, that Brian gets the ultimate douche. Wow, we fully lost Bob. I am going to take him out.
Yeah, he stroked out hard. He's in
Let's see,
panic
because
mode right now. He's in panic
hopefully
mode
he's
right now.
just, but no, I mean, Jonathan's a fine take, dude, because you know what? I mean, he was meant to play a douchebag.
No,
Full
and
out.
he was, and he did great. But like I said, like from the get go, he was just the store. Didn't give a shit about anything else but the fucking store.
Hell yeah. All right, Bob, you coming in clear?
Yeah, you're here.
Yes.
All right, who was your douche?
Yeah, who's your douche?
Anita and the other jackass who fucking followed Jonathan Dick.
Oh, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
Brian and Anita.
All right, Anita Cox.
Anita
I need a
Cox.
blowjob.
Who doesn't? All right, favorite kill.
Because the two of them I've seen.
All right,
Yep.
so favorite kill. This one's gonna be. I mean, we got what? Some nail gun kills.
Mm-hmm. There was a broken bottle to the one zombie's neck.
Ooh.
Screwdriver. I gotta
I'm
go with
going-
Anita. I'm going with the throat spike through Anita's.
Yeah, Anita.
I'm gonna go with the old lady getting hit by the cop car.
Ooh.
Or
okay.
Brian getting flicked. Brian getting flicked was fucking hilarious. I'm going with Brian getting flicked. Brian getting flicked. That's my yes.
Especially because Devin Sawa coming out, he's like, "Yo, did you see Brian get fucking flown?" Like, yep, I'm agreeing with Steve, dude.
Yeah.
The chicken-
Okay, I'm
Okay,
changing
right.
mine. I'm going with that just because
Yeah,
Devin. I forgot
yes.
Devin saw his reaction. Yep.
All of them.
Because that's the total bro moment. You're like, bro, did you fucking see that shit? What up, Gene? How you
Like
doing?
I laughed
Hey, Gene,
way
how you
too
doing,
hard
buddy?
at that fucking kill. I laughed way too hard at the fucking old lady getting hit by the car. And then when
She
Brian got
got-
flicked, I laughed like so fucking hard.
Bro, she got fucking racked, dude.
I can't believe I
Yeah.
completely forgot that she was standing right there when the cop car came in.
Yeah, they're just
I would've
like,
written
oh,
that down.
look, the police are coming.
Yeah.
Splash, dude. Like, holy fuck. It was ridiculous. Oh, we lost Bob. We got Bob back.
Sorry, my internet all of a sudden is just like wonky.
Hey, you're good now. You're nice and clean, clear.
Giggity. But yes, Brian.
All right. So, favorite kill, Bob.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, Brian's.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
okay,
it's
sorry.
all around.
So, douche and kill. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So, best scene.
Ooh.
I
Where
gotta
they're
agree with
all
where they're all sitting around talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Dude,
too.
the
That's
lighting
what
was
Brody-
fucking awesome in that scene. Like it was just like such a heartfelt moment.
Mhm.
Like where they're just all getting their shit out and they're having a human moment with all
Yeah.
this bullshit going on.
Even
I mean-
it even made you feel for Jonathan because he made
Yeah.
that line. Well, at least you got invited to a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
See, like I know you say he's a douche, but at the same time, there's people out there that just don't get that invite. That makes me like, oh.
Yeah, it makes you feel.
Yeah, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like some people just do it to themselves.
This is true. Too.
Yeah. You didn't get
Because
the
homie,
invite
like,
'cause you're a
listen,
douche.
man, listen, dude, not for nothing. My cousin invited a long friend that was having issues, and we invited him over to a Thanksgiving. And dude, I tried to be understanding as fuck, man, but he just got. And this is at my family's Thanksgiving, dude. So my kids there, and grandma and everything. This dude got sloshed off his ass, dude, and was just a complete a-hole the whole fucking time. My cousin was super embarrassed. I was like embarrassed for him. You know what I mean? And it's just situations, unfortunately, like that is why it's like, yeah, sorry, but no. Keep it small and tight.
So needless to say, he will not be invited back next year.
Yeah.
Brody,
No.
son of a bitch.
God damn you, Brody.
I'm not gonna say it all. All right, so best scene for me. That was a very heartfelt scene. I still don't know if it was my favorite though. Honestly, I think my favorite is when New Guy first started turning, because that's when they were questioning.
Oh
about the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved it the whole time because I'm sitting there yelling at the screen. I'm like, why haven't they let that dude out of
Untied
the
him. Yeah,
chair
like,
yet? And that
fucking
dude's like,
untie
can you
him!"
please be fucking untie me? And they're just still like debating shit. Like it's just like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, yeah, I think that whole like intro to the chaos is mine.
Because Brian's a douchebag, as if we didn't know.
Fucking A. And dude, that kid sacked that old ladies with whatever that fucking, I don't know what the hell that was. Sack of sports balls or something.
Yeah.
He fucking thwapped her. It was great. Kind of reminds me of a scene of Violent Night, but I won't say anything. Opening scene, hook you in.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I already said it.
100%.
Give me weird, gross things from space taking over people. I'm all for it.
Totally
Most
jizzing
attractive
against person.
character, Bruce Campbell.
I mean, not
Campbell with a stash. Marnie.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, she's the only one.
I still can't believe she's the little girl from Pan's Labyrinth. You know.
I know that's so weird.
Well, Pan's Labyrinth is at least a decade old now, right? Probably more.
It came out in 05, 06.
Okay, so yeah,
And
Getting there.
she grew up hot. I'll give her that.
She did.
it's the
And
Hermione.
apparently
syndrome.
her and Devin, only are a thing.
Anyway,
But it sounds like the worst thing they ever did was just make out, though. Like it didn't.
Yep.
And it didn't seem like it went further than that. So
I know,
Nope.
but I like how he's like, we made out though. We went and had breakfast. We did this. And she's just like,
wait, did they? Have
no,
breakfast
they did
though? 'Cause
not.
he
They were
always-
going to.
No, there was
Right, he
supposed
always
to, but he
tried
never
to.
had money.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yes.
always is promising to do it.
I've never
Um,
met your kids. Like, come on.
So did the score set the mood?
Well, I guess.
It was
especially
Christmas.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
It was
music,
great. Yeah.
I'm actually pretty shocked that we did not get a Fall Out Boy song.
I'm trying to think which one would be good for the. I don't know. It would be cool. It would have been dope.
If there was a good one, it would have been that song that was playing right when they opened the store. That Christmas is canceled song.
Ooh, yeah.
Was
That'd
that
be-
Christmas is canceled? Go the fuck home or something like that.
Yeah, right. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I can see that opening montage of like just the rush. Okay, so best song.
Christmas is canceled. That one I just said.
There
There you go.
I love that one. That's the lyrics, especially watching with the captions on. The lyrics are fucking hilarious.
Is it better than the one from
Slither.
what? No. I was gonna say the Guardians, the new Guardians song.
Oh.
Oh no, that was hilarious. I love that song.
that song.
And that is on Spotify, by the way. It's on my
Yes, it
playlist.
is.
Nice.
Yes, it is. All right. So, favorite character in this movie?
The
They were all kind of assholes.
Yeah, they're all a little shitty.
You kind of were.
a little bit.
I mean,
new
even
kid.
like the clean kid. Well, I guess like he wasn't really a dick by any. I guess he was a little bit, but
He was truthful.
yeah.
That's what he. Let's be real. He was. That's why he's a dick, because he told the truth.
Yeah, but he was he was unlicensed fork truck operator. So
I'm gonna go with Devin Sawa's character just because he was just like, whatever, I'm gonna die anyways, and then just went about his fucking way in the store doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool how they played his character too, though, because at first you get him with like the dad, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh man, he is kind of a little bit of creep.
Yeah, he
A
was.
little bit.
So that's I
But-
can't really give it to him. I have to give it to that Chris kid, the one that they zip tied to the chair. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like
Yeah.
he's my take for this one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had a douchebag, the dad,
Oh, that dad was an
Stupid, right?
ass.
right? Fucking interrupting Thanksgiving. Huh. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday.
Green Friday.
Green
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Green
off.
Friday.
I can actually see stores trying to promote that now instead
Yeah.
of Black
Oh
Friday.
my
You know
God,
what?
I'm
When I used
surprised
to
it
work at
hasn't
Lowe's, there was a woman who legitimately had an argument with me and said I could not call the cherry picker anymore a cherry picker because it was offensive to women. And I go, fuck off. I do not give a shit. It's not called a cherry popper. It's called a cherry picker. It's a total fucking different thing. So don't even go there.
Cherry
God.
popper. In
Let's just
what
say I
way
had-
is that there's
Let's just
zero
say
way
I
that's
was in the
offensive to women.
management office 30 minutes later explaining myself of why I had to say
Damn.
that. And then the manager after the fact was like, Transac, I had to hold myself from laughing so fucking hard when you told me that, dude. He's like, don't do that shit again. And I was like, yeah, but am I wrong? He's like, no. He's like,
No. What?
don't. He's like, don't be yourself. And I was like, well, people are dumb.
It's
Cherry
true though.
popper.
It's true.
I'm dying, cherry popper.
Well, come on, dude. You're fucking.
I don't know if I could have
call it
thought. I don't know
cherry
if
picker.
I don't know if I could have thought of that like in that moment.
Sometimes when I'm pissed, dude, the fucking gears snap really well. Sometimes they don't when I want them to, but when I don't need them to, they fucking were great.
That's something I would have thought replaying that argument over my head 10 minutes later. That's what I would have thought. God damn, I should have said that.
That's a George
No.
moment then.
Dude,
That is
Yeah.
a George moment.
That is
Yeah.
such a George
Yeah.
moment.
her
Well, the
look
jerk
on
store called, and they're out of you.
her look on her face though was just like, yeah, you guys have all seen it at least at some point in your life.
Oh,
It was just like, how dare you? It's like,
yeah. It's like I did.
Like, I don't care, dude.
Oh, I dare.
Fuck retail.
I
Fuck
fucking
retail.
dare.
That was the bitch that cares about her fucking employee of the month shit. That
There you
was
go.
her.
Yep.
Oh man, that's taking me back. All right. So was it scary?
Not
No.
really.
Unless you worked
No.
retail and it gives you PTSD, then yes.
Which I'm sure it does for a few people I know. If
Yeah, I never worked like any crazy store that had crazy Black Friday sales. Like Lowe's has the same shit they've had for the last 20 years. It's a DeWalt, a shop vac, and a ladder.
My working in retail is so not what retail really is. So
That's fair. But retail enough to where you still get it.
oh yes. You
All
kidding me? You want to know how many people I want to take their trees and shove it through their window? Be like, yeah, it fucking fits. There you go.
There you go. All right. So does it hold up today?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, it came up
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the CGI didn't. The CGI
Well, no.
was-
See, I say it holds up because that is literally Black Friday. It still is. Trust me. I went out on Black Friday. It's fucking yeah.
I wish the CGI could have been a little better, but obviously we're not going to get like Godzilla level CGI either. So I got to kind of like take it with the cards, I think. All right. So this question though, how is the acting?
very hammy, but I think it was supposed to be. It was very
Yeah, it was hammy on purpose. Like
yeah,
it was
intentionally beloved.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
I would still say 2 thumbs
still-
up for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
especially Bruce Campbell.
yes. Everybody fit. Everybody literally was perfect for what they did.
Yeah, it was those
Yep.
archetypes, dude. Like it was just mwah.
Agreed.
Yep.
I was one of those people at one point. I don't know which one. I don't want to know which one.
You're the forklift operator.
I
Just
was.
not the new kid. You were the forklift operator.
If I out of this group, I would have either been one of the ones that just got offed, that wasn't part of the group that survived, or would have been like Michael Jai White, where it's like, all right, I'll try to lead this shit, and then I still get fucking offed for trying to be the hero.
I don't know who I would be.
I'm the creepy old guy.
Yeah, hitting on the young ladies.
Even though I don't smoke, I probably would have been the schmuck that got locked out at the beginning. And
Oh, that would have
that's
been
just
me.
how my luck. That's my luck.
That would have been me. God damn it. Yep. All right. So how did you like the cinematography?
It's all right.
Nothing to write
I
home
mean,
It
about.
was
no,
fine. Yeah.
It
was
worked for
standard.
this movie.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, that's literally what you can say. Is it worked?
All right. And then did you enjoy the premise?
Yes,
Yes, I
very
did.
much. So.
Yes, yes, I did. They finally
Alright.
went to go get those pancakes.
As I said, it's alien zombie fucking creature kaiju movie. I
Yeah.
loved it.
And it's not technically a Thanksgiving movie, but this could easily be thrown into a Thanksgiving movie lineup.
Yeah.
Yes,
It fits more with Thanksgiving than it does Christmas.
yes.
I feel like it's both though, because you get a
Yeah.
lot of Christmas music.
It's like
dude,
right
and
there in the
everybody's
middle.
like- yeah, it's like that
It's on the
perfect.
cusp.
Like,
It's on the cusp.
and honestly,
it's-
I think that's why it was a perfect choice to start off our holiday fucking feature this
Yep.
year.
It's the day after Thanksgiving. It's
It's right on the
Christmas.
tip of the clit. Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and-
right. You're,
mean,
you're
Black
nearly
Friday's-
there.
Black Friday's always been I loved the intro, the beginning intro, where it was kind of like the faded out, but the old black and white videos of just crowds pouring
Yeah.
into fucking malls, dude. And just like I really had like a step back moment of just thinking about it. I'm like, man, it's just crazy how that's like shit used to be like that, dude. Like it's
Like the beginning
insane.
of Krampus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%, dude. Like just motherfucker, like just droves of people just waiting.
Dude, how many years in a row did you hear horror stories of people getting into fistfights on Black Friday at Walmart over towels?
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Towels.
all the time.
And then when smartphones came out, and then we could start seeing videos of it. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's fantastic!
But it was always towels they were fighting over.
It was yes.
I think one time I saw Power Wheels.
I believe that because
I
Power
saw-
Wheels.
I saw-
yeah,
and it was a pink Power Wheels. It was a little girl's Power Wheels, and it was two dads, and one dude like they were like fighting over the box, and then the one like fucking headbutted the other one with it, and then smashed him with it, and then kicked him. We're like, well, yeah, they just fucked up the Power Wheel though, bro.
yeah. Seriously,
Yeah, man, people get fucking crazy.
I'm not
All right.
surprised.
So, recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot? I would just
Rewind.
rewind this
Rewind.
one. Why would
Yeah,
I?
rewind.
It's fun. I watched it again.
Okay, we are going to rate this bitch. Brody started out with a 2.8. So, Bob,
3.1. I enjoyed it. I took it for what it was worth. 3.1.
I like the 0.1 on there. Scuba,
3.
solid 3. Chad Daddy,
I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3. I'd probably go a little higher,
If the
but like I
CGI
said,
was
the
better.
CGI, yeah, like
Yep.
acting, everything else, dude. You had me for 2/3 of a ride, full out. All right, so that equals 3.1.
All right.
I caught that one.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Hey.
So that brings us to our next episode. Chad Daddy, what do we do?
Our next episode is a feature that is actually directed by a good friend of ours, Mr. Adam Marcus. We will be reviewing his Secret Santa film.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I was almost hoping you were going to announce yours, which I'm even more excited about. Not saying are you still doing that one?
I'm still doing that one. I mean, I can announce
Yes.
it here if you want.
I don't fucking care, dude. That's your call, man.
The
But
next
trailer
film
looks
after that
awesome.
is called Christmas Bloody Christmas, and it will be on Shudder after the 9th. That is its premiere, and it is about a killer robot Santa.
Robot Santa.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
Yes, we are watching
They're both gonna be
Futurama
fun.
episodes
The,
next.
yeah, the trailer looks so fucking bananas. It's right up our alley.
What year was Secret Santa?
A few years
2017,
ago.
I want to
Yeah, I
say.
think it was 2017 or 2018.
Yes, you
one
were
of the
correct.
two.
2017. Okay.
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 And it can be found on Amazon, Google, YouTube, and pretty much everywhere. Okay.
Beautiful.
Good to know that. But yeah, the trailer for Chad Daddies, I was like,
It looks
I didn't
insane.
finish it. I was like, I don't want to finish it. Like, I was like, nope, seen enough. I'm good. I'm sold.
I'm
I
just
like
gonna
the
watch
idea.
it. I'm not even gonna watch the trailer.
I'm like, bro, it's like fucking Chopping Mall. At
Chopping
Christmas
Mall
time,
meets Santa's sleigh.
dude. Yeah, Chopping Mall, Terminator meets Santa's sleigh, dude. It's fucking like bananas, and it looks
Okay.
awesome. Or banana splits, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, is there anything nerdy?
There is a couple of things announced over the last few days. Let's see. I think it was announced over the weekend that
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure. Scream Factory will be putting out a 4K set of Slumber Party Massacre Parts 1 and 2. From what I've understood, they don't have the rights to 3 anymore. That's why that's not included.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's unfortunate because 3 was my favorite out of the ones that we watched. So I don't know if it's worth getting for me. I wasn't the world's biggest fan of 2, but it had its moments. But yeah, if you're a big fan of that, when does that come out? Hold on a second. That will be 1 second. That's when's the release. There's the extras. February 21st. It'll be available.
Ooh, day before my
So
birthday.
Yeah, buddy. And so you can pre-order that now, actually, on Scream Factory's website. And also announced just today is, let me get to the right screen, is for the 20th anniversary 4K of Bubba Hotep with Mr. Bruce Campbell.
Yeah,
man.
fucking love them. I say that is the greatest Elvis movie that Elvis was never in.
I can go with that.
And I love how he described his take on his version of Elvis, where he talked to different Elvis impersonators and they all told him that what he was doing is wrong. And he's like, basically, screw it. I'm going to do it this way anyway.
Yeah.
No shit.
So yeah, that will be released on February 7th.
Okay.
So it actually comes out before the Slumber Party Massacre set.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of that, pick it up. And if you're not a fan of it, pick it up anyway, because it's a funny fucking movie. It's really good. You know, Don Coscarelli, the director of Phantasm, did it. He does a lot of good movies. Beastmaster, another favorite of mine.
Yeah, Beastmaster is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I watched that in reverse order. I watched the second one first, and then I was like, I need to see the first one, dude. Because they always kept having the second one on TV, so I'd always watch that. And then,
yeah. I remember I watched it when it was back in heavy rotation on HBO, because we would go to my mom's friend's house, and me and my sister would sit down in the basement, watch HBO, and they'd sit upstairs and talk or whatever. Yeah.
How many kids do you think got ferrets after that movie? Because I know
Dude, I
wanted
wanted
them.
ferrets.
I
wanted
wanted
two
ferrets
ferrets.
so
I want
bad.
ferrets.
Photo and
I still
photo.
want ferrets.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
still
talking
want
about?
2 ferrets to teach them to
Yeah.
steal shit.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my, bro, I could not have that power. I could not. I'd be like, yes, little ferret.
There's
Kodo,
no way
Kodo,
you could use.
go get 'em.
Yeah, there's no way you could use that power for good.
No.
I would never in a million years. So I got some nerd news. As for about an hour ago, it was announced that Gil Keenan, who is a director from England, who's done. I haven't seen the new Poltergeist, but I haven't heard good things. But he did Monster House, which I liked, and he helped on Afterlife. But he is going to be directing the next Ghostbuster sequel.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, so it will not be Jason Reitman, but obviously Jason Reitman just lost his dad, so that's my guess as to why he's probably handing reins over.
Fair enough.
Nothing wrong with that.
But it also confirms in the article that the Afterlife cast is returning, so that means we get more Paul Rudd and everybody else. So
Well, we knew McKenna Grace was coming back. She announced.
Yes,
that
her, and I apologize for the name, but our beloved podcast, I'm blanking on his name at this moment. But yeah, they were both signed on for the. They announced that at the launch for Spirits Unleashed, actually.
Mhm.
But yeah, so new director announced for that, so that'll be interesting to see where that goes.
Nice.
Because now, especially because it won't be. Nothing against Jason Reitman, but it won't be something to try to impress your father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's a dude. You know what I mean?
Who wants
It'll
to?
be interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's a fan of the series though, and stays true to the.
Well, he worked on Afterlife as well, so I mean, he
Yeah.
should know the flavor. I would hope, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope we get more Ernie Hudson in this one.
I hope they go more Spirits Unleashed style, dude. I hope Ernie Hudson's at the helm, dude, like running this shit. Ray's still at his occult bookstore, like, doing the knowledge slinging part of it. Kind of.
But I need confirmation that the bookstore's right on the other side of the alley.
Yes.
That annoys me about the game.
So in the game, if you watch the cutscenes, he doesn't explain it like on the noggin, but Ray does talk about when Winston brings him back.
Yeah, he moved.
It almost
the bookstore
sounds
there.
like he moved the bookstore.
I got that too.
Yeah. So
That's
I was
what
like,
got too.
okay, I guess I can give it that.
The one thing I would like in this movie is having Winston and Ray in Ghostbuster suits, training them, and then let the new guys go off. That I would like to see, and maybe have them have one last bust, just for a little.
Well, they had their one last bust.
A real bust.
Yeah, I don't need to see the old guys suit up again. I honestly don't. As long as they're there to end the hell, because we
got our closure with that. Yeah.
That's very true.
Honestly, I still wish that, and as much as I loved Afterlife, they still fucked up and should have had at least one tidbit scene of the guys meeting together to go to said destination, and not just Ray's phone call and then they show up. That was my only fault on that. They should have just had them.
I like the surprise of them showing up better. It worked better for me.
But you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't know when. But like, I don't know. I think it would have been cool for them to like meet up with Winston, and like Winston has like a private jet, and then like I'll like give him kind of shit for having a private jet or something. And he's like, really, guys? He's like, because I'm saving the day by getting us there. And they're like, all right, fine, fuck it. Or like a helicopter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something.
Now you got me thinking. I'm hoping we get a scene in this where it's like that fucking video you showed us with the Ghostbusters are assholes.
Oh my god, dude!
And like Winston just kicks the door in. Sorry, I'm late.
See, because
did you even look at the ghost?
Oh, dude, I made my wife watch that video last week, and I was laughing the whole time.
Was she appalled? Was she like?
She didn't get the comedy as well as I did. She's like, "You guys are just wrong."
I always wanted the guys from God damn it, what's that Steve Carell movie? 40-Year-Old Virgin. To be the Ghostbusters.
That would have been a good
that was originally one of the plans. That
so we have Paul Rudd already. Give me
Paul Rudd,
Seth Rogen. But I want what's his name? God damn it, what is his name? Not Danny McBride. Jesus Christ, what's his name?
I would totally take Danny McBride in a proton pack.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Not
but-
writing horror, but proton pack.
No,
Proton pack, yeah.
I want
Sure.
Dave Chappelle in it.
I don't know.
No, what's his
Ooh,
name?
grizzled
Robinson.
Dave Chappelle
What's his name?
smoking cigarettes
Robinson. Craig Robinson.
Oh,
I love Craig Robinson, but I
do like
think he's
Craig Robinson.
a little too chunky for getting into a flight suit at the moment.
Wait. What about Keenan Thompson?
that wouldn't be awful.
I think he.
Maybe Keenan could be. Bro, imagine if like you brought in Keenan, but like he's an assistant to Lewis, and so like that's how you like,
dude.
introduce like a
yeah,
whole
there you
new
go.
like. I can work that. I can do that. Because like I'm assuming they're going to be bringing like, okay, the kids are obviously going to be older, so when they're filming this shit, but they're not going to be like 18, so you're still going to need some
No.
adults, I would feel, on the team.
Yeah.
So are you going to just get Paul Rudd, or are you actually going to get some other people?
But why
That's-
would you get? But my thing is, why would you get a high school teacher from a small ass fucking town? Oh, he was a scientist or seismologist.
He's a seismologist, and he is right. Like,
But I mean, I don't know. I think we should get all new people. Winston hires like a whole new fucking group of people that are down for the shit because shit's just popping off again.
Like Spirits Unleashed.
Yep.
but I feel like you're still. I mean, you still got to bring in the kids though, because I mean, Phoebe's just ridiculously smart, and so you just kind of need. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like you need her and like, but Ray to like help mold her more in the way of Egon,
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, expose those methods. Like, obviously, she's got it herself. She's gotten it herself that far as it is, but
I just don't want another child-driven movie. I don't want another child-driven Ghostbusters movie. You know
see,
what
that
I mean?
didn't bother me.
No,
I don't.
It's not that it didn't bother me either. I loved it, but I don't want another one. I want an adult-led.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna.
Ghostbusters flick.
I don't think you're gonna get that. I think
The,
you're gonna
the
get
thing
a
is,
mix.
though, the only two kids that we really need in are Egon's grandkids. The other two, who cares about it? We don't need podcasts, and we don't need the girl.
I need podcast.
I know.
Podcast was hilarious.
I don't need Lucky, dude, because Lucky was literally a throwaway character to just get repossessed. But podcast was comedic relief, and you always need comedic relief because Ray's getting
That's
too
true.
old for shit. So you need a new Ray.
That's true. He is. See, for me, I see. What
And
I
Ray was
want-
his only subscriber.
Exactly.
See, what I want also in this new movie is a lot more Ghostbusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They need to.
You'll never
that
get
I
it.
agree with.
You'll never get it, dude. It's Ghostbuster formula. You get OG bust, you get montage, and then you get end finale.
But
that
there's
is-
no OG. But there's no OG bust here.
Would you like to bet money, sir? Really? Who the fuck is Muncher?
Yeah,
Because that's
what
your
I was
OG
thinking.
bust, homie. That's
No,
Slimer.
when I go OG
That's
bust,
the
I
Laurie
mean like
brothers.
the OG guys come in and bust. I don't. That's
No,
what I mean.
that's not OG bust. Your OG
We
bust
don't need
is your
we don't
first
need the
bust
old
of
guys
film.
suiting up again, though. That's
No,
what we're trying to say.
That's not what I
Your
want. That's
original
not what I
bust.
want.
No,
But we don't
you
need
always
it.
You
don't
always have
need
an
it now.
original bust of the film. Every film, even 2016, has all done it. You got to have the one where they learn how to do it, and then you have suit up montage of doing cool shit.
By
and
the way,
that- which this one didn't really have.
You mentioned 2016, by the way, and I actually sat here a few weeks ago and started to watch it. It was on Freevee. Watched it for free, and I watched most of it. It's not awful.
No,
but
it's not
funny. But it's not funny.
No,
It's not
it's
funny
not.
at all.
I did
it's
not
not
laugh
the
at
same.
all.
It's not the same humor by any means, and
No.
It's not.
and that was always my biggest argument to everybody. They're like, "Oh, it's great." I'm like, "But it's not Ghostbusters, dude." They're like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "No, it's not."
No,
I'm like, "You completely missed the whole thing of like Ghostbusters is deadpan, stupid, funny, like shit.
Yeah.
Like it's dirty, it's funny. You got to think about it, and it might take your gear like 1 second to click. Sometimes, maybe not anymore, but you know what I mean. Like in the day, it did.
yeah, we were younger then.
But yeah, man, like I feel like that you still got to follow that formula. You've already had 4 movies that have set that precedent. So you're going to go in, you're going to have your first set. What the fuck is that?
Don't.
Oh.
Even, don't.
So yeah, you're going to have your first set bust, and then you'll have your fucking montage of like them doing good, and then some shit's going to go bad because that's when the bad guy fucks some shit up, and they're like, "Oh no." And then yeah, and then they'll come in and fucking save the day.
I want the boogeyman. They need live action boogeyman.
That's what I was thinking. They need to bring in somebody from the real.
So
Ghostbusters.
either Boogeyman, Sam Hain, which I know Sam Hain won't do because that's more themed holiday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Boogeyman would be great. Sandman would be good. Sandman
Yeah.
I thought was always a cool one because then you can just go crazy with people's dreams and shit. Because then that's how you bring back Stay Puffed for one more fucking. You're like, oh my god, somebody's dreaming about Stay Puffed.
Well, I'm still gonna go with. I hope there's a little more ghost busting, but we'll see.
I'm laughing at your voice. That was fucking fantastic.
It was.
It's the truth. Actually, that actually happened in the Sandman episode too. There was a kid eating marshmallows who fell asleep, and then he was dreaming about Stay Puft going. So yeah, you could easily just recreate that. But there's and you know what? Speaking of real Ghostbusters, shout out to another podcast on the network, Little Rants on the Black Lodge, for dropping out a new podcast on Project Louder called, what is it? You Got Busted.
Yeah.
So he dropped his first episode. They cover 2 episodes of real Ghostbusters and then decide whether I think it's either you got busted or if it's or it didn't, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't look at the full thing, but check them out. They're on Project Louder. First episode's out on all the good shit, Spotify and everything. Anything else nerdy, boys, before we wrap this shit up?
I don't think I have anything
from me. Not at all.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, wait. Real quick. I'll have a new machine shop this Wednesday with the boss man to talk about his comic Paranoia.
Oh, nice, dude.
Because we couldn't do it last week because I was sick as a dog, so it'll be this Wednesday that we will be recording it.
Oh, I will say in nerdy news, Callista Protocol has gotten mixed reviews, and I personally haven't picked it up yet, and I really wanted to, but everybody's saying the difficulty is fucking ridiculous, dude. They're saying like it's not even like people have said they've died so much in it, it's like not even fun. So I don't know if it's like Dark Souls level like kind of shit.
Yeah,
I really hoped it wasn't.
Not my thing.
I was hoping to be more straight up Dead Space. I personally haven't given this a shot yet though, so but that's
just
what I've read a few articles. So
I don't understand people that love those Dark Souls games, Bloodborne. I don't want to play a game where I have to die over and over and over again to figure something out. I mean, Deathloop's the exception because that's the point of the game. You're supposed to die because that's literally the whole point of the story is you die, the day resets itself and try and remember. But when think games like that, they're just overly difficult. It's not interesting. It's a game's not supposed to be stressful.
The Callista Protocol. It just came out on the 2nd. It looks awesome. It's looks
Dead
like
Space,
new
but not
Dead
Dead Space.
Exactly.
Well, Death Stranding looks awesome too, and it's boring as fuck.
I wonder if it correlates into Dead Space though. Like I wonder if it's
too. I'm wondering that too.
That's why I want to get it. I feel like it might, but I also feel like it's also a big fuck you to EA because it's the original creator of Dead Space, and seeing that they've left Visceral to make their own new IP. That's why I feel like he's like, yeah, I'm just taking all my shit with me. I'm gonna make it different. Fuck you. Especially because it's a month before the EA releases the remaster of Dead Space.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like it's a dick on the table kind of a move to me.
Probably is.
Hell yeah. And sad news, no Mortal Kombat coming up at the game show, according to Ed Boon.
Which
take that as well.
It's
I mean, hey man, at least I feel like it's smart that they're just saying like, listen, we're not going to announce anything. And so
but it's the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat, and they haven't.
I agree, dude. And you know what? Honestly, all you had to do was remaster 4 and put it out on new systems, and I would have fucking bought that shit up like a motherfucker, dude. Would have been fine with me.
Real quick, not really nerd news, but I just popped up on my thing. Kirstie Alley, the star of Cheers and Drop Dead Gorgeous, has died at the age of 71.
What?
It just popped up. People. It's on People.
Kirstie. Well, now I'm gonna have to look. No shit, dude.
71. It doesn't have a cause yet, though. Here.
I'm not seeing anything.
Kirstie
Alley. Oh, 5 minutes ago, dies with short battle of cancer.
Oh, damn.
Dies at 71, 10 minutes ago. God damn. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Variety posted it. People posted it. Damn.
Variety people, yeah.
Wow. Well, rest in power. Kirstie Alley. Damn. Sad news to go out on.
I'm going to have to watch Look Who's Talking.
Just for the sperm opening scene alone.
Yeah, buddy.
One of the best and most awkward opening scenes to watch as a child with your children.
Yep.
Or with your parents. I mean.
Yep.
Fucking A, dude. All right, gentlemen. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to sign this shit
Yeah,
out.
it's time.
Yeah, let's get this.
Bobby, start us off, homie.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying tune in next week for Secret Santa. We'll see you then.
This is your host with the ghost, Prince of the Paranormal, Lord Scuba Cabra, saying hasta mañana, mi amigos.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, saying I'll see you next week, bitches.
And this is your Not So Mean Fluff Master Supreme saying stay tuned next week. Watch Secret Santa and join us 6:30 as always every Monday. Peace one, Gorehounds, and remember, stay fresh cheese bags.
Blue